Kat Kelly. This is the Retirement Pivot, where we talk all things retirement. Welcome back. Happy to be here. I've been watching some YouTube videos, not surprising, and there have been a lot. I was kind of investigating how people are retiring and looking into those kinds of concepts, and there's a lot of worry about obviously income in retirement. Do I have enough saved for retirement? Will my pension be enough for retirement? So few people have pensions these days. I am blessed to be one of them. So that's very nice. But some pensions can be small, so that you do have to think about those things. So I wanted to address the concept of working in retirement. I think, particularly if you retire young, I retired at 59, so I consider that to be young. I like to think I'm young. 60 now, but I've been retired for a year and a half, and I have a good pension, but also I transitioned at the end of my working life into a new home that I built. So I'm in an expensive time as far as my home is concerned. So my worry isn't that I don't have enough of a pension, but more that my lifestyle is quite expensive right now, and so I'm not eligible for Social Security for another year and a half, a year from April, but who's counting, right? And so I've been looking for little ways to just kind of, squirrel away little bits of money to pay different bills and things like that. So I wanted to go through some options that you have in retirement that might be useful for you. One of them that can be not only useful for you as income, but also very helpful to others is operating in a childcare capacity, whether it's a nanny, a driver, a babysitter, an after-school caregiver, even a tutor, someone who's helping with homework and things like that. It can be very helpful for families, young families who are very busy. I have a very part-time job helping a family. I'm more of a driver. They have a 12-year-old and a 3-year-old. Lovely, lovely family, and a really sweet pair of little girls. But mom works from home. She's an attorney, and so it's hard to get away from the home sometimes. So I often will pick the kids up from school, bring them home, take them to gymnastics or ballet or this, that, or the other. But like right now, I'm not doing it because Dad has a break in his school schedule. So there's probably a month where I won't be doing it. But in November, I was quite busy helping them out because he was doing finals and things like that. So that's a situation that can be one that is helpful to you. Not always consistent money, but pin money, as they used to call it, right? Another thing that I've just kind of fallen into because I've had friends who've needed it, and I'm so free. My schedule is so flexible that I've been doing some house sitting and pet sitting. I love pets. I love dogs. I'm allergic to cats, so I can't do cats. But I'm a great caretaker for someone's house as well. So doing house sitting and pet sitting is something, I just do it for friends really right now. It's not something I would make a business out of necessarily, but somebody could, and people do all the time. Another thing, something that I do that has been really helpful to me, and I've really come to enjoy, is I deliver periodically for Uber Eats. I have a hybrid car, so it makes sense. That's part of the equation. But things like grocery delivery, meal delivery, even I think Amazon Flex has something where you can deliver packages from your own car. And these are all actually very enjoyable. You have to be able to deal with the traffic, and you have to be in the mood to deal with the traffic. But I probably average $20 to $22 an hour delivering, at meal times for Uber Eats, and I do enjoy it. People are lovely. People are very happy to get their food, and it's been kind of an interesting, very, very flexible kind of experience for me. So I would say Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash are the big ones. I have had most success with Uber Eats here in Orlando. DoorDash is a little more rigid. Uber Eats is much more flexible. Grocery delivery is another one. DoorDash, Uber does delivery, Instacart, Amazon Fresh, Walmart, Spark, Fresh Direct. These are all companies that you can work for when you want and do what you want. I hate grocery shopping, so I don't do that because I don't even want to do my grocery shopping. But people love it and are good at it. Um, and then another thing I would say, investigate your hobbies to see if any of them are opportunities for income. I, a year ago, learned how to make sourdough. I'm a diabetic, so I was really doing it for health reasons. And I've done it over the past year, and I have kind of fallen into, like, I've done some classes for friends who have really appreciated it, and we've developed this sort of community of sourdough bakers. Um, I just did my first holiday market the other night. I think I made about $175, which was not bad for 3 hours of work. It's probably 5 hours of work with prep. But I've begun selling my dehydrated starter. I have a very good starter, very robust. Bernadette is her name. And I put together some holiday gifts with starter. I have a YouTube channel with videos of how to make the bread and stuff. So when you buy the starter, you have access to all of those videos as well. And I'm also selling classes. So I would say check out your hobbies. See if you have any that you can parlay into income. Uh, I would caution, do it carefully, because you can turn something you love into something you hate by making it work. Um, so I would say think about those things and be careful with that. I'm also an artist, and I don't know that I'd ever turn my art into a business. I don't know that people would buy my art, but also I really get a lot of joy and pleasure from my art. And I think when you turn it into a job, it can take away some of that. So I would just caution you to do that carefully. So childcare for others, house sitting, pet sitting, grocery delivery, food delivery, hobbies, holiday work. I haven't done this, but I know that many companies, oh, here comes the dog. Oh, many companies hire for holiday work as well. Um, and so those are some suggestions. And just try to be sensible about your income in retirement. There are also tax reasons to think about working in retirement. I think Social Security certainly has some rules about income and having to pay taxes on your Social Security if your income's too high. So all those are things to think about. But there are lots of opportunities. I will say that in the job market, what I'm hearing is that people our age are not getting hired because there are so many young people, I guess, looking for jobs as well. So maybe that's a good thing. But I'm not trying to rely on the job market unless you can get a job through someone you know. But the job market can be very hard when you're in your 50s, 60s, certainly 70s, which is a shame because I think we have a lot to offer. And we're not really being given the chance to do that, but maybe it's time for younger people to have the chance to do that. So I kind of see that two ways. So I would say, make a tapestry for yourself of different kinds of support as you move into retirement. Think about, well, you do have a lot of time in retirement. So, the Uber Eats, as far as I'm concerned, it's a nice, like today's beautiful. I'm going to go out and work lunch. I usually work 2 to 3 hours for lunch, 2 to 3 hours for dinner. I don't generally do both on a day. And it's a beautiful day. I'll have the windows down and the music up and just kind of go and do my thing. So find ways that you can work, earn income, and still stay sane. And enjoy your retirement. Remember to like and subscribe. It helps the channel. And come back for more, chit chat about retirement. If you have topics you'd like me to talk about, drop them in the comments. I'm happy to, sort of think about things that are important to you as well. Have a wonderful day.